Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about Batman, because I don't know about y'all, but I think the Batman fatigue is for real. Like, I understand DC coming mean detective comic books, but holy crap, if that's all y'all gonna do, y'all just need to retitle the darn company Batman Comics. Like, it should just be called BC at this point, because this is getting goddamn ridiculous at this point. Like, I understand, people like they Batman, but Batman is just too much. It's too much Batman at this point. And with the release of that new Batman movie, not Batman, well, sort of, the Robert Pattinson Batman movie that I have no interest in, that stupid Batgirl movie that looked like it's gonna be a hodgepodge of bull crap, and then a new Batman comic book called Batman Fortress. You just like, holy crap, this is just too much Batman in everything. You know what I mean? It's just enough is enough. Like, holy crap, there's a lot of Batman that ain't good. And I'm about tired of all these writers. And creators. That's all they want to do when they come to fucking DC comic books, is work on damn Batman. But most of y'all can't even write Batman correctly or his team correctly nowadays. The only reason why it works because it's Batman. Because Batman already is so established to the point where you can literally have anybody write whatever they want to, and it'll still sell above average. Just like Spider-Man. Y'all need to start diversifying. DC, like, it's time to cut the Batman line. No more miniseries. No more Batman miniseries. No more alternate reality Batman series books. Like, no, it's about time. It's about time we end this shit, to be honest. we got too many Batman books. You gonna have to start cutting the title out, because this just starting not to make no damn logical sense. Let's see. Batman Fortress, Batman White Knight, Batman Beyond 2.0, Batman Detective Comics, what was it? What's the other Batman book? Oh shit, so many there. Dark Knights of Steel, which is kind of like a Justice League book, but let's be honest, it's a Batman book. Batgirls, Nightwing, Harley Quinn, the Joker, Punchline. Let's see, who else got a goddamn book? The anthology series, the anthology Batman series, Robin and Batman. I feel like I'm missing a few other Batman titles. It's about 20 of them, to be honest, at this point. But you get the idea. You get what I'm saying. Like, that's majority of DC comic books line is Batman books. Oh yeah, the new Batman. Yeah, I forgot about Jace Fox, dumbass. I think it really is getting a Batman fatigue, because I don't know what to tell y'all. It's too many Batman books. It honestly really is too many Batman books. When I was growing up, and I was reading DC comic books a lot too, the average Batman book that I would have to deal with was Batman and Superman, of course, the Trinity, because there was a one time Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman had like a massive book together. Detective Comics, of course. Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl. That was it. Like, oh, and Catwoman too. I forgot That's another Batman related book. And that was literally about it, really. That was literally about it. So that was the Batman books that they had back in the pre-New 52. Granted, that's still a lot of Batman books, but it's not as many as it is today, you know. And we might get our little one-shots of alternate reality Batman books, but that's fine. But compared to that, then of course you had Superman, you had Action Comics, then you had Superman, Man of Steel, and The Adventures of Superman. So you get what I'm saying? So Superman had some books. Wonder Woman was just Wonder Woman. She didn't have that. She only had just her one book, so that was really it for her. But and then of course you had the Flash back in the day. You had 2 Green Lantern comic book runs that was going on at the time, which was fine by me. I had no problem with it. Let's see, who else was? The JSA was having books. Justice League of America, and then Justice League International were another couple of books that were also out during the time I was growing up. Let's see, who else? The Teen Titans, and then Titans West, which was another one, because they had several spin-offs of the Teen Titans books. Oh, Supergirl and Superboy had comic book runs as well. That was really interesting. Then of course you had Young Justice, and you had The Outsiders. Let's see, who else was it? What else books was out that I can vividly remember? That was like, oh, you had Checkmate. That was another book that was out. And of course, their Vertigo line, because sometimes the characters would cross over. Zatanna even had a mini series before. Power Girl had a mini series, which was pretty cool as well. I'm trying to go back and remember all of the comic books that had some solo runs. Captain Atom, Firestorm. Who else had solo? Who else? Well, the characters had solo runs that I can remember. Forgive me for drawing blanks, guys, but I did. But back in the day, there was a few of them. Oh, and then, of course, they had this cool after what? Infinite Crisis. They had the 52 event, which definitely was really cool because we got to see a lot of characters without Batman and Superman. So that was really something, to be honest. I really enjoy reading that kind of book. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing some books. But I mean, you kind of get the general ideal of what I'm trying to say. Is basically like you have all of these. Back in the day, you had all of these comic book solo characters, and they had their own runs. Like, it was more than, oh yeah, Aquaman. Yeah, Aquaman definitely had one, and I think Martian Manhunter had a little mini solo run, but I'm not for sure. Don't hold me on to that one because John would show up in various comic books. Oh, I do know Animal Man definitely had a long running series. That was something. But you get what I'm saying. You get where I'm like coming from. Where I'm just like, there are so many characters. Like, you have Hawkman, you have Hawkgirl, you have the original Green Lantern, you have the original Flash. Oh yeah, Impulse had a comic book too. I forgot Impulse. See, Impulse had one as well. You have Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey was another one. That was another one, but I guess that would be a little bit still more Batman related. Hawk and Dove had a solo run. Let's see, who else? What other characters? There was I think that's from what I can remember so far. But I'm just saying, you know, you might want to start diversifying your characters, at least with like what Marvel does. Even if some of the books are lame, at least they're willing to toss them out there, you know. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be having something. Like right now, there's a Doctor Strange book out. Even though they killed Doctor Strange, why is there not a Doctor Fate book out, DC? Like, you should be having a Doctor Fate book out. And no, not Khalid Asil, but actually, you know, Kent Nelson, you know? Actually have a Dr. Fate that you know, that people know, and you can have Khalid in there if you want to, that's fine, but the main focus needs to be Kent Nelson's Dr. Fate. That's what people came for, and that's what you need to focus on, to be honest. Let's see, who else? Of course, we got a Black Cat, so we got a Catwoman book out. Oh yeah, Deathstroke got a book out, so that's pretty cool. Well, like Marvel even took chances on like Squirrel Girl and Red Devil and Dino Girl and Red Dinosaur or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like characters like that don't even make no darn logical sense. They made work, and y'all need to start doing something like that. You know, like let's start coming back and bringing back the new Age of Heroes or something like that. Though they were fine, you know. Oh, even they even took a character. They even took a character from the JSA, Damage, and they gave him a solo run. You know what I'm saying? And not the Damage from the new Age of Heroes, but Damage from the JSA, Damage. You know, that you gotta do something. You gotta give me something, DC. That's all I'm saying. Like Red Tornado could probably do like a little mini series, and I know some people are like, "Oh, check out One Star Squadron. One Star Squadron suck ass." No, better. It can be definitely better than that. You know, bring back Power Girl to have a solo run. Bring back Superboy having a good solo run. Connor Kent Superboy. You know, and again. You got Wildstorm comic books. Why isn't there any Wildstorm characters having any solo run like Grifter or Midnighter and Apollo? You know, or the Authority. Why is there not even a team book from them? You know what I mean? I mean, we had Stargirl. We have Captain Marvel and the Marvel family. They had a solo run in there as well. Who else? I mean, there are a few other characters that, you know, you can actually do something with. Zatanna even had a solo run for a little while. So it's possible to do something with some of these characters. But y'all gotta start doing something. It's been a while, but there were, if you check back at like 52 or pre-New 52, there were way more characters out there in the DC universe than there is now that was definitely focused on. That wasn't Batman. And back in the day before Neil Adams, I think it was before the Neil Adams era, Batman wasn't even selling that well. He was about to be on the verge of getting cancellation, you know. But then, you know, then that era came, and you know, we got a good Batman that works for everyone. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe the Batman fatigue is real because it's too much Batman stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like, if it ain't 300 different movies that's got Batman in it, is a reboot of Batman, is more video games of Batman than anybody else. It is more comic books featuring Batman. It is more shows featuring Batman. It is just everything. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying not use your cash cow. That's great and all. But at some point, you got to start learning how to diversify in DC, because you used to, but now you don't. And I don't understand that, to me. I mean, that's just kind of confusing, but it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.